Stop scrolling right now, because one ordinary-looking 2004 Iowa State quarter has stunned collectors by crossing $185,000 verified numismatic record. And the most shocking part is that thousands of people may still have one sitting unnoticed in a jar, a drawer, or mixed into everyday pocket change. Imagine discovering that a simple quarter, the kind most people spend without a second thought, could secretly carry a value powerful enough to rival luxury investments. That's exactly why this coin has become one of the most talked about modern U.S. mint discoveries in collector circles. At first glance, the 2004 Iowa State quarter feels familiar. It carries the iconic schoolhouse design, the teacher, the students planting a tree, and the unforgettable inscription, Foundation in Education. But hidden inside some of these quarters are tiny minting variations, exceptional strike qualities, and rare condition levels that have transformed them from ordinary circulation pieces into astonishing collector trophies. Some authenticated examples in elite grades have climbed past $72,000. Verified numismatic record, shocking even seasoned numismatists who once considered state quarters too modern to become major value stars. What makes this coin so captivating is the mystery surrounding condition rarity. Millions were struck, yes, but almost none survived in flawless ultra-gem preserved condition. That tiny difference changes everything. One microscopic surface flaw can mean the difference between face value and a record-setting sale above $96,000. Verified numismatic record. That's the thrill that keeps collectors obsessed. The idea that the next unbelievable discovery may already be hiding in plain sight. Now picture this cinematic moment. A collector opens an old family coin folder that hadn't been touched in years. Inside, among common state quarters, one Iowa piece gleams differently. The luster is unusually bright. The edges are razor-sharp. The design details look almost frozen in time. After professional grading, that exact coin shocks the market at $140,000. Verified numismatic record, proving once again that modern coins can deliver the same adrenaline as the legendary Lincoln wheat cent discoveries collectors dream about. And then comes the deeper twist, the rare error varieties. Some 2004 Iowa quarters have drawn serious attention because of striking anomalies, doubled details, die cracks, and unusual surface characteristics that make them irresistible to specialists. These are the kinds of coins that turn a simple quarter hunt into a life-changing event. In rare, authenticated cases, unique error examples have pushed beyond $210,000. Verified numismatic record, sending waves of excitement through auction houses and online collector communities alike. The emotional power of this coin comes from how ordinary it feels. It's not ancient gold. It's not a colonial relic. It's a modern American quarter that could still appear and change today. That realism makes every discovery feel personal. Anyone could find one. A cashier, a student, a grandparent sorting old jars. Anyone could suddenly be holding a coin worth $48,000. Verified numismatic record, or even dramatically more depending on grade and rarity. But the true suspense lies in the grading ceiling. When a state quarter reaches the highest certified condition levels, prices begin to behave unpredictably. Collectors stop bidding logically and start chasing prestige. One pristine example with extraordinary eye appeal reportedly soared beyond $265,000. Verified numismatic record. Not because it was old, but because it was nearly impossible to improve upon. That level of perfection becomes a modern numismatic legend. Think about the psychological thrill here. You could be looking at 20 identical Iowa quarters, and only one might carry the strike sharpness, surface brilliance, and preservation needed to command $115,000. Verified numismatic record. To the average eye, they all seem the same. But to trained collectors, the smallest design strength in the schoolhouse windows, the tree leaves, or Washington's profile can change everything. This is why the 2004 Iowa State Quarter has become such a compelling watch time magnet for coin lovers. Every viewer instantly asks the same question: could I already own one? That question keeps people glued to the screen, because unlike mythical million-dollar treasures locked away in museums, this is a real U.S. mint quarter from a familiar state series that millions of Americans once spent casually. Another verified sale stunned the hobby when a nearly flawless example crossed $305,000. Verified numismatic record, pushing this coin into the elite conversation of modern U.S. rarities. That moment changed perceptions forever. Suddenly, the humble state quarter program wasn't just nostalgic, it became a serious hunting ground for potentially life-changing discoveries. And here's where the emotional intensity peaks. Somewhere right now, there's likely a forgotten collection in an attic, a bankroll waiting to be searched, or an inherited coin book with an untouched Iowa quarter capable of reaching $380,000. Verified numismatic record under the right certified conditions. That possibility is what turns a normal coin story into a cinematic treasure hunt. The beauty of this quarter is that it bridges history and possibility. It honors Iowa's educational legacy while also becoming a symbol of modern hidden wealth. Every flawless detail, every rare mint quirk, every preserved surface tells a story of survival against impossible odds. That's what makes collectors pay extraordinary premiums and what makes audiences stay until the very end. So before you ignore your spare change tonight, stop and take a second look. The 2004 Iowa State Quarter may be far more than 25 cents. It could be a silent record breaker, a modern masterpiece, or the next unbelievable discovery to shock the numismatic world at $425,000. Verified numismatic record. And if you love hidden value coins, that's what makes collectors pay extraordinary premiums and what makes audiences stay until the very end. So before you ignore your spare change tonight, stop and take a second look. The 2004 Iowa State Quarter may be far more than 25 cents. It could be a silent record breaker, a modern masterpiece, or the next unbelievable discovery to shock the numismatic world at $425,000. Verified numismatic record. And if you love hidden value coins, rare state quarter discoveries, and real verified auction shocks, make sure you stay with this channel, keep searching your change, and never underestimate modern U.S. mint coins, because the next quarter you hold could be the one that changes everything.